course, then you wouldn't be able to play cards, or go to work either. And we can't have that, can we, Henry?
Why, Helen? Why do you do such things? For 20 years.
Because I married a fool.
There'll come a time, Helen. There'll come a moment when...
When what, Henry?
When you'll be paid back for such indignities and cruelties and miseries. You'll see.
Where are you going, Henry? To change your shirt?
I'm going to bed, Helen. There's one thing you didn't count on. I've learned these poems by heart. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say them to myself aloud and listen to the music of those beautiful words, because you can't vandalize what's in my mind. You can't climb in there and scratch out and tear up and destroy such magnificent language. No one can.
Henry? Henry, I'm speaking to you!
Henry!
90, 95, 100. Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Bemis.
Always a pleasure. Next.
I'd like to put this in my checking account.
Of course, if you'll kindly fill out a deposit slip.
Okay, I'll step aside.
Oh, take your time. There's no one else in line at the moment.
A constant remembrance that at a bank, like a political office, a trust, blah, 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 something about a sense of loyalty and a devotion to duty. These are the things that make a bank great. They are of the essence, or some such. With them, an institution like ours will remain strong.
Everything all right in there, Sharon?
I think so.
What's he up to?
Mr. Carswell? Well, he's dictating a speech for the bankers' meeting next Thursday. He wanted me to bring him the quarterly report.
Isn't that something?
Well, he needs to know the figures, deposits, and holdings.
Dictating, you say?
His secretary will type it up and correct it, fix the grammar.
Why?
Well, she always does that for him. It's her job.
But why can't he write it out himself? The speech, I mean. Is the English language that mysterious? Written English? It's really very simple. You gather your thoughts and put them down on paper. They're only words, after all. Words that begin as feelings and become thoughts and then are turned into sentences.
I never thought of it that way.
Do you see my point? It's the most basic process of the human mind, assuming one has at least an elementary vocabulary.
Maybe it's a matter of time. He must have a lot to do running the bank and all.
Time, yes, time. That I can understand completely. It's a matter of fitting it into your schedule. But if you want to badly enough, you'll find a way. Take reading, for example. I wouldn't trade it for anything. A doorway, as it were, a privileged entry into another mind. A chance to see the world through someone else's eyes.
Here's my deposit slip.
Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. And here's your receipt.
Okay, see you next week, Mr. Bemis.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I'll be here. Where else could I be?
It's almost time for lunch.
Is it? Already?
I was just wondering.
Yes?
Would you like to join us?
Pardon?
Well, some of us are going down the street to that new restaurant. They say it's really nice.
Is that what they say?
Why don't you come along? Unless you have something else to do.
Well, that's very kind of you, Cheryl. Very, very kind.
No.
As a matter of fact, there is something I have to finish.
I understand.
Good, that's good, because, you see, I love Joyce.
Oh, does she work near here?
Oh, heavens, no. That's funny, Cheryl. Really, very funny. I didn't know you had such a sense of humor. I mean, James Joyce.
I see.
Do you? James Joyce, the writer. Have you read Dubliners? It's the most marvelous book. One piece in particular, The Dead, is perhaps the finest story I've ever read. I'm rereading it now for the first time in years. Just a few pages to go. With any luck, I can finish it on my lunch break. The ending is quite moving, as I recall. Transcendent is the word I'm looking for. Yes, I'll be happy to loan it to you if you like. Here we are. Peace and quiet at last. There just isn't any place quieter than the vault of a bank. All I have to do is pull the door closed and voila.
In 2 miles, take exit 463 toward Texas 21 Old Lockhart Road.
He's got to lock himself in the bank vault.
Now, let me see. What's for lunch today? Sandwich? Apple? Something to drink? What more does a man need? a jug of wine, a book of verse, well, a thermos of coffee at least, morning paper, and my book. Where was I? The scene at the Christmas party. A house in Dublin, it's snowing, and oh wait, we better check the time. 12:17 by my watch, exactly 43 minutes to finish the day. After I put scan at the front page of the paper. New bomb would mean total destruction, says scientist. Oh my, here's hoping they never have to use it. What in the world? That sound, what is it? Something outside?
They bombed the city.
The crystal's broken. Not my glasses, thank the Lord. Lord, now the lights have gone off.
In half a mile, take exit 463 toward Texas 21 Old Lockhart Road.
Hello upstairs. Is everything all right? It's all smashed. Ruined. There's money everywhere.
Take exit 463, then merge onto US 183 Highway North.
Carsville?
They're all dead.
A constant remembrance that at a bank, like a political office and a public trust,
Are you in here, sir?
what matters is a sense of loyalty, devotion to duty.
Mr. Carsville?
So in conclusion, etc., etc., that's my speech at the Thursday night banquet, Miss Jackson, with revisions. Would you type that up in triplicate? Type that up in triplicate. Type that up in triplicate. Type that up in triplicate.
That's only the dictation recorder. Mr. Carsville's phone. I don't suppose it still works. No dial tone.
Don't make McDonald's.
Nothing. Helen,
In half a mile, turn right.
the inside of the phone is burned to a crisp, as if it melted. What's happened here? Why, there's no longer any window or wall, just a huge hole. Cheryl?
Alright, so we'll go ahead and pause that. And pull into this pilot. Pilot's where I normally go. Trying to build up a shower account. Looks like I'm eating McDonald's for dinner today. Stomach has settled, so thank you. I need a diesel pump, please. Somebody give me a diesel pump. If I see the green pump. Got it. Oh, well, it wasn't have all the diesel pumps. Noise. Sometimes you got one that's got one diesel pump. Sometimes you got one that all of them have a diesel pump. Sometimes you got one that. Oh, wait, this. Yeah, do this. Oh, the diesel pump's broken on this one. Ruined. Ruined. Man, you should suck it, back it up, bro. Okay, it's just got one side covered. There we go. That works. Alright, turn this off, and I just accidentally turned the fucking. No, I did pull the battery out. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop the video for now here. I don't know if it's cutting it off or not, but good hour and a half run. That's good. So I'm gonna stop it here. Once I get gassed up and some food, I'm gonna keep it moving. Until then, be right back.